Hello, everyone. It is Dina. Okay, so I got some news for you. So I'm gonna just check this. Give me a second. So um, next week, Monday, I will be releasing the brand new website for Dare to Dream. Now, half of the site is not working because the drop date of the podcast has also changed as well. So, what I'm saying is, I have changed the date for that, and that'll be July 24th of this year. So, you don't have to wait. You'll have to wait a little bit, but not too much. Let me get this out of my way so you can see me. There you go. So, yeah, on July 24th, the podcast will be dropping. Now, it'll be just the first episode. Okay, so what's going to happen here is the what is it? Next week, also on the 24th. Um, sorry, I broke my glasses, so kind of got yeah. So as I was saying, on the 14th, there's two things happening. Okay, there will be an interview here on on YouTube. It won't be live. Um, it'll actually be put on the 24th. On the 9th, we're doing the interview, and that person that I will be talking to and interviewing is none other than Emily Rawlings, who is she suffered from anxiety for most of her life, and she changed her life. And I am super excited to be actually, you know, interviewing this person. And this interview will actually go onto the podcast. So it'll be here in the podcast. She will be episode 2 after after introductions of who I am and whatnot and what I do. And I've been looking for a co-host for about a couple of weeks now for the Dare to Dream podcast. This podcast is bigger than me, and I finally realized it. I'm not going to be able to do this on my own. So, if you guys are a health and fitness guru who loves food, come talk to me. Now, the email I'm going to give you will be in the bottom as well, so you can send your resume to me. And I've been taking Twitter and to Facebook, now here in YouTube as well, to kind of get somebody who is a health and fitness guru. And I'm really happy that this is going, pretty well. You know, what's funny? I have gotten so many replies my um to my podcast because I guess it's the name, Dare to Dream podcast. Dare to Dream. And the funny thing is, we're getting all types of people wanting to become interviewed by me. And I'm like, wow, the Dina Jean show did not do this well. And I don't think it's because I didn't have the tools that I have with the Dare to Dream podcast. And what I can tell you is it's going to be a big thing. It's going to be really big. Um, I'm going to have people like like people suffering from abuse, sex therapists. Like, I mean, I have a whole lineup. People who've been in the army has actually already been reaching out to me, and it's just become big. So stick around. You will see these interviews here, and you will be able to listen to um, the interview also on the podcast as well. Okay, so basically, what's happening is the people who've already signed on to do the YouTube internet show will also be getting a spot on the podcast. So basically, you'll hear their story again. And I'm still looking for more guests. I'm also looking for a health and fitness guru who loves food and, you know, wants to be a podcaster. If you're looking to be a podcaster or a podcast host or hostess, let me know. The email I want you to send your stuff to is dare to dream podcast at gmail.com, and that'll be listed underneath. And you know, this is a big thing. This is a big thing. I've never ever 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 had this much hype for a podcast, especially for what was it, the Dina Jean show. So yeah, um I'm pretty happy that this is turning out 10 times better than I thought. And I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I never thought that I would be a great podcaster until I posted on what was the site? Matchmaker.com. And that is a podcasting website to find, guests, and people just was like, I love what I love the podcast. I like the idea. I like this. I want to be a part of a part of the experience. And I don't know, it one day, what was it? I posted it a month ago. Okay, I posted it a month ago. I went back 2 weeks later, and there was over 29 responses to me, and I'm like, wow. And I'm super proud of myself that this is gonna go somewhere. I know it. I really, really, really do know it. And for those of you who have been listening to me for the last 3 years, thank you. And I hope you come and support me in phase two, which is the Dare to Dream podcast. And yes, we will be talking about mental health there. And I am looking for that person who is going to, be a part of the experience. So if you have the drive to work with me and become a podcaster, let me know. It's dare to dream podcast at gmail.com. And with the website, we have not gotten ourselves a domain name. I have other people signing on who want to edit the thing, which is really good. And it's turning out to be better in a way. So the Dina Jean show just did another face plant. We were not getting as many people, and I'm just really happy and relieved that you guys have still supported me either or. I wasn't doing too well and all of that stuff for a while there, and just I'm doing better. I upgraded my mic. I updated my software. I'm now working through Spreaker, and it's just turning to out to be something that I did not expect to become. And I don't know, I'm just really proud that this experience for me is going you know, is going big. You know, with podcasting, I'm going to tell you something. Podcasting is go big or go home. Now, the Dina Jean show was not going big. It was going home. Now the Dare to Dream podcast, on the other hand, it's going big, you know, and I'm hoping that you guys continue to listen. You know, and I'm really, really proud to say that this is becoming a better experience this year, and that there's a lot of people who want to listen to, others. Like, I did the whole, you know, by myself thing without, you know, a podcaster, and or not a podcaster, but without any guests, and it flopped. But the minute I add guests to a new show and change the, basically the show name, it turns out to be a lot bigger and better. So I'm really glad that I changed. Well, I didn't change the name. I'm starting all from scratch, and I'm not adding, you know, any more pressure to myself by, you know, having the Dina Jean show around. So, I'm really happy that this is turning out to be a big experience instead of little experience. I found that I with the Dina Jean show, I was working 24/7. This one is 10 times better, and I find that it's going to be a little bit better. So, the Dare to Dream podcast is going to be released on Saturday, July 24th. So that'll be the first episode. And the first episode is basically just, welcoming you guys to the new podcast and all this other stuff. And I have more big news for you, okay? So, okay, this is just like huge news. Instead of listening to my podcast on a platform, you can just click the episode on the website and you can listen to it from there. Like, it's mind blowing. Okay. The Dare to Dream podcast is becoming more mind blowing. And I'm really happy that this is actually happening. So, what's another thing? Okay. Another thing is too, instead of just, what was it, 12 platforms, I'm putting it on all of the platforms. Okay. So you will be able to listen on Spreaker, or not Spotify. There's a bunch of them, like a bunch of them. You'll be able to listen to it on every platform that's available. Okay. Um, so that's just gonna be so awesome. Another thing is too, you can you can follow my page as well, which will be attached to the new website. So I have a little bit of work to do on the website after the drop, but you guys, I'm pretty confident that, when everything gets going and all of that, things will start to sort itself. Now, right now, the Dare to Dream podcast does not have a domain. Reason being is right now it's a little bit too expensive for the budget, and when it starts to come, it bigger and more people are listening to the Dare to Dream podcast, you know I have faith that you guys will be able to listen to it and all of that. Another thing is, when it drops, let me know how it is by actually giving me 5 stars, and also, give me a nice little review as well. It was sad to say that no one really listened to the Dina Jean show, and I was trying to get it as big as I could, but you can only do with what you deal with. So the domain the domain name will take effect probably in August. So after after all of that, it'll be pretty much August when the site gets the domain name, and I'm hoping that things will work for itself. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry to talk your ear off. Um, but I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know what's going on with the Dare to Dream podcast. I am also working for a radio station as well, so you guys can listen to that as well. I'm on there for, what is it, Tuesday, Wednesday, and all of that stuff, and all of the details and whatnot will be in the link before, or down. Is are excited for this news one. People who are pretty much fans of the Dina Jean show and all of that stuff. But you know what? This is just, I would say what I was gonna say, but it's too inappropriate, and I'm just gonna say it's bigger than the Dina Jean show, and it's better than the Dina Jean show. Anyways, guys, you have a great day and have a great week as well, okay? And you will see the first of the interviews next week, okay? You have a great day. Bye bye.